Warning, this podcast will contain spoilers. What's up, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the As Seen on TV podcast for The Originals, Season 3, Episode 4, Walk on the Wild Side. I'm your host, Mike, and joining me are Omikins.
Hi.
And Kim.
Hi.
And Dom.
How's it going?
Hi. So another good episode of The Originals. Yeah, good episode, and a very condensed, simple episode. Not too, nothing too crazy went on. Like, we didn't even get any mention of the whole people are getting murdered randomly, ritualistically. There was no Cammy, no Vincent, no Detective Friend.
Detective Friend.
Yeah. Character's name I can't remember.
We didn't even get any of the witches.
We didn't even get any witches. No Davina. None of that.
None
I
of
miss
that.
Davina.
It's actually been a couple episodes since we haven't really seen her, but we've kind of heard mention.
We're going to get her next episode. I know that.
Be better.
Okay.
She was very notably absent this episode.
Indeed. So, it is, I put it down as party time.
Party.
Elijah is invited to a party. A party being thrown by the Strix.
My God, it's a room full of Elijahs.
God damn it, Dom.
I would be so okay with that.
So would I.
It's-
Oh, yes.
But it clearly wasn't a room full of Elijahs. They fucking lied to us. There were some ugly bitches in there, and they should have left.
Simmer down now.
I'm sure on this shit. Now, I want a room full of Elijahs.
So,
Even when Klaus walks in, that's fine. He can join the party.
Yeah.
the room full of Elijahs. Now, the way Elijah put it, I like. Because he said, Elijah created this society as a means to make a better world, and however he put it, I was naive. He's like, I was naive, I was young, and I kind of was forced to abandon them once I realized I created a horde of, I forgot the exact words he used, but it was something along the lines of
Dickles.
egomaniacal psychopaths or something like that.
No,
The
plainly.
psychopath was definitely used.
No, he clearly said dickholes.
I don't remember that.
In other words, dickholes. Yes.
Yeah.
Dickholes.
That is in shorter words.
Definitely don't remember that.
Bag full of dicks.
But this he brings Haley with him. Haley's his date because she wants to know what the fuck's going on. She's the one who found the invitation and handed it to Elijah. When they're there, they realize Marcel's there, and then it hits Elijah. This isn't a fancy party; it's an initiation party for Marcel.
God damn it, Marcellus.
So here's the question: why do they want Marcel?
The mixing of the stuff.
I think Tristan.
Mixing of the races?
Well,
It's
Sire
the mixes
lines.
of the bloodline
bloods.
there.
I don't know if he's truly wanting to mix the bloodlines or if he's just playing it like he wants to so he can get to Klaus easier because he knows Marcel's like family to them. Even though they're kind of disconnected right now, he
Right.
is the easiest in. That is
Yeah.
part of his bloodline, Klaus's bloodline.
And towards the end, Klaus even told him. He says, "Right, anybody who comes after me, comes after you, or they might come through you."
Yeah.
Yeah. Klaus is not stupid. Klaus knows what's going on.
Right.
Yeah.
Because Marcel stated the completely logical and obvious. If the Strix are successful, Marcel's dead.
Yeah, I can't for the life of me understand how Marcel wants to be associated with a group that's trying to kill Klaus.
Yeah, because as soon as Klaus dies, Marcel goes with them.
The way
even though.
Tristan, the
Well,
way
even though
Tristan,
Marcel's just like, oh, it's to get inside scoop or whatever. It's still like I don't. It doesn't feasibly make sense that they would allow him to join, knowing that he's part of Klaus's bloodline.
It's
Tristan tried to
all
explain it like he doesn't want to kill off the bloodlines. He doesn't want to do that. He wants to make everything peaceful again. That's how he played it off. That's what he told Marcel to
a
begin
load
with.
of shit.
It is a load of shit.
It's a load of shit.
Total load of crap.
It's the war between I mean in their eyes obviously the other bloodlines are there's a bug in my face. Are, the other bloodlines are below them. That they're far better and they want them out.
Especially with, I can't see Tristan being truthful about that, especially with his psychotic sister Aurora hanging off as,
Oh God.
as
Aurora.
Elijah put it, because at the end of the episode, Haley, while talking with Elijah, said he seemed, what'd you think of Tristan D, whatever his name is? He seemed incomplete, and he's like, there's a reason for that. His sister Aurora. He like, his connection with her is pathological, as he put it. And, would be extremely surprised if he's in New Orleans without her. I can't understand why he's here without her.
And then we see her.
And then we see her. We saw her 5 times during the episode. We just didn't know it was her because she was behind a masquerade mask.
Mm-hmm. And I know we discussed this. We were like, well, did Elijah turn Aurora? Did Klaus turn Aurora? Did Rebecca? I don't think it's any of the originals. I think it was Tristan. And I think Tristan pulled a Damon, and when he sired her, she became completely obsessed with him, kind of like the way Elena was when she got turned initially. She was just at Damon's beck and call. And I think that's what's going on with Aurora. I think Tristan, turned her because he's like her protector, and he was obsessed with her in life because you saw her in the flashbacks. She wanted to be away from him. She didn't really want to be near him. Now she just wants to be like puppy dog on his ankles attached.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it definitely seems like a sire bond. I was hoping it was going to be Rebecca just for the sake of, having the 3 antagonists all be from different bloodlines, and then further so if they're really genuinely like wanting to blend the bloodlines together for the Strix here, having 2 of the leaders be from different bloodlines would even be that much more strong.
It would help.
Yeah.
And,
it's like everybody against Klaus.
And we haven't even heard anything about Rebecca's bloodline yet.
We haven't.
It's been
Oh yeah.
hush. So I'm interested.
Probably going to be something big.
Yeah. Possibly.
Yeah.
So Marcel's initiation is technically successful. His whole thing is, find your daylight ring by the end of the party.
Or we kill you.
Or we kill you.
Yeah. They're like not even saying like, oh, we'll just let you burn. They're like, no, we're just going to kill you if you fail.
But Marcel played it brilliantly. Noticing that Aya took the ring and gave it to her, buddy Mohinder.
Mohinder.
Yeah, another
Mohinder
Mohinder.
Suresh?
Not that Mohinder.
No.
Damn it.
No.
And then having Haley bite him. So, as he put it, like, you
To get
really...
the wolf venom in his system.
Yeah, you really want Mohinder dead. Because you basically told me everything I needed to defeat him. All I had to be was observant. Like, you told me his fighting style. You told me how he likes to feed on his defeated enemies. Like, you gave me everything I needed. But I'm not going to, do your job for you. You kill him.
Yeah.
Technically, he did do their job for them, though. By having the wolf bite or whatever, it's going to drive him to die anyway. So
Yeah, he was
if they don't do anything, then Marcel already, he did it.
You're right. That's true.
I mean, if they didn't do anything right at that moment, he would have, he wouldn't have died right away. It would have been a slow death, and he would have got aggravated and aggressive, and he would have started hallucinating. He would have been hard for them to deal with.
Harder,
yeah. I mean, we know he was a really great fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Better than all the rest of them there. I mean, he kicked Marcel's ass. The only reason why Marcel got the upper hand is because he bit him. So...
And honestly, initially I thought it was because Marcel, took vervain to prevent himself
That's
from
what I
being.
thought
Yeah,
initially.
Yeah, I did too.
Because he has been doing that. I mean, he has been dosing his blood with vervain forever and ever. He's kind of not immune, but he can tolerate it. So that makes sense.
Yeah, that was the direction I was thinking. Didn't even dawn on me to think that she bit him.
Yeah, I know.
well, yeah, it didn't until they obviously showed it, while Klaus was making his little
Yeah.
distraction downstairs.
That was awesome. I don't know if he was playing that up or if he was legit fucked off his mind. Like,
Probably
I don't even
both.
know. Or both. I don't know, but
All of the
it
above.
was hilarious because they made a joke about all the girls that him and Lucian brought in being like,
Strippers.
strippers. But then you saw off to the right of them, there were girls dancing on fucking poles. They were classier, but they were still strippers.
Yeah, I love that it was like all in the same scene. I was like,
It's like I'm
I
sorry.
Love, I love the two girls are the ones to point out the girls dancing on the poles.
I know. I just love how.
Where were me and you during this, Mike?
I don't know. I was waiting for something else, I guess, or forming my own thought.
You were waiting for Elijah to rip off his shirt?
Yes, you were
Yes.
waiting for
Yeah,
Elijah to start dancing
wait.
on the pole.
I was waiting for Elijah to dance.
Oh
on
god,
the pole.
don't do that to me.
So
She
anyway,
just puddled.
Kim did too.
they both did.
done.
So at the same time as all of this is going on, Freya is upstairs because Lucian's little seer lady Alexis is missing.
Freya was pretty sneaky though with that mask and everything.
Oh, she was good.
Mask
Yeah.
and purple hair.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
she dressed up as that girl from Lazy Town.
Yes, she did.
Lazy Town girl has pink
a
hair.
hooker version.
Oh, okay. So then she was Hit Girl.
Anyway, she goes upstairs and finds Alexis, who is up there because apparently
I don't have anything.
it was kind of weird because she seemed like she switched sides. Because she said that she saw, that Lucian's doomed because she clearly saw Klaus die. The image was clear. It was not hazy. She saw the weapon that was used and knows exactly how it's going to happen. And Freya's like, oh, I'm forcing you to come with me, but that's not going to help because Alexis cast how many other defensive spells. And then Freya, I loved it, punches her square in the fucking schnoz.
You didn't expect that, hey
Like-
bitch.
You were right. I'm a Mikealson. Wham!
Yeah, that was so good. So good.
Like which on which action you didn't expect, physical contact. No fisticuffs.
Don't get all teasy and stuff. Fist witch on witch and fist and what are you talking about?
I'm talking about perfectly innocuous things. You're the one with the dirty mind who needs Jesus. I'm going straight to hell.
So how about that wooden box?
Wooden box.
The one that the vision that Freya gets seen that she's buried alive in this wooden box.
Oh god.
Gets a vision she was buried alive in a coffin.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like fun.
So the prophecy isn't just the Sire lines; it includes all the Mikealsons. I'm assuming.
It looked like it. Yeah.
It seems like it, yeah. Their whole family's screwed.
Going down.
They're yelling timber.
I was
See, I was thinking of the Fallout Boy one.
They were going to be buried in timber.
Down, down.
Yeah, you don't know the words to that either.
Sugar, we're going down.
Anyway.
talking about Elijah beating up the bag in the beginning.
Talk about that if you want.
No, that was it. I'm done.
Okay. All right. So, anyway, Alexis states that, when they get her back, she tearly tells Lucian, I thought I was praying it wasn't true. Now she's all sorry. Like, oh, I'm sorry for, because initially she's like, basically like, bitch, I switched sides. My master's doomed, so I'm on the winning side. And then she's back like, I'm so sorry. I love you. I wish it wasn't true. But I clearly saw it.
Bitch.
What weapon was it? Did you see the weapon? Yes. What was it? It's easier if you see it. And then, convenient for the plot, she dies. Because Aurora poisoned her at the party. We didn't know it was Aurora until the end of the episode, but...
I still had no clue it was Aurora the whole time. Even right now, I just found out.
Nice job, Dom. So, Alexis is dead. They have no idea what kills Klaus. All they know is that she clearly saw Klaus die.
Clearly.
But she also said that her visions always evolved, and they're not final. They're not, like, the end-all truth, like...
It's those choices can change the outcome.
Right. Choices and actions can change the outcome. It's not like one of those prophecies, like, in 2 years you're going to die, and you're like, oh my god, obsessing over it, and then... you die in 2 years because you're obsessing over it was exactly what made the prophecy come true.
No, it's just like any fortune-telling thing. Like, even if, like they say, this is going to happen, because you know, you've already changed that.
Yeah.
So...
But it's going to happen because you know.
It could happen either way.
I know.
But once you tell another person, it changes even that further. Like...
Too many butterflies.
Exactly. Too many butterflies.
And Tristan obviously knows Aurora's there because he stated to Elijah that his next move was eliminating Alexis. And saying that, Lucian said convenient for him that over time the visions would become more clear. Keeping them vague was his biggest playing card. And he eliminated it. And Elijah just grabs him and tells him, your words are no more convincing. I want proof. And then walks off.
Yeah.
So Elijah doesn't like Tristan any more than Klaus does. Any more than anybody does.
I don't think Elijah liked him even the moment that they turned him. He turned him. He just had, out of convenience or even just on accident.
I would like a flashback as to why it happened.
Oh, of course.
I'm starting to... Well, we know that he turned all these people because he thought he was, changing the world. So I mean, obviously, I think it's over time he realized each of them were a little kooky, and that's what he already discussed that. So I mean, he's like, crap, I created psychopaths, and now they're a bunch of douchebags.
Well,
yeah, I think the whole point of it was for us to question who would be the better sire. Would it be Klaus or Elijah?
I
know your answer, Mike, but
I was going to say Rebecca.
Oh, I'll sire her all day long.
And my answer would be Elijah out of the two of them, right?
You just said you were going to say Rebecca.
I know. I was throwing a wrench in your whole plan there.
Elijah can sire me.
I'm with you on that one.
So before we talk about this, I'm going to bring up the next episode real quick, and then we'll continue a little bit. Next episode is called The Axeman's Letter. Bringing up the whole Axeman of New Orleans, like many shows have done. The official synopsis: as the war among the sire lines continues to grow, Klaus receives an unexpected visit from a figure from his past, and I'm going to get onto that in a second. When Elijah suspects that Tristan is hiding something, he enlists Marcel's help to find out what he's up to. Elsewhere, Davina struggles with her role as regent and seeks advice from Haley. Finally, an ancient secret that is uncovered threatens to tear the Mikealson brothers apart for good.
Oh no!
That's
not a very vaguely
I know.
threatening synopsis.
So, this synopsis, the whole Klaus receives an unexpected visit from a figure from his past. If you watch the promo for next episode, Aurora throws the doors open and is like, my lover, how are you? So apparently, Aurora is Klaus's first love of his life.
Okay, so they're gonna get into the first love thing on this show too?
But you know
Might
what?
as well.
We saw it on a flashback. He was making out with Aurora in a hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it says unexpected visit. I totally expect that. So
We expect it. Klaus doesn't.
I'm gonna go with a different theory, and I'm gonna think that this Axeman is gonna be like Klaus's best bud.
Oh, well, if you watch the promo, the preview, Klaus was utterly shocked that she just walked in.
Well, I mean,
It's
Elijah
not very
expects.
unexpected.
Elijah expects it. I don't think Klaus expects it.
He was asking about her though. Well, first episode
He
when we
was,
first met
yeah.
Lucian, he was asking about her. It really shouldn't be very unexpected.
Who knows?
I don't know.
I mean, maybe he expected her to still be in that monk monastery or wherever she was.
Yeah, I don't think the monks were doing a good job. I think only Tristan being there was doing the, keeping her in check.
Yeah.
So a society of vampires named after owls. And
Who?
Strix.
Fuck. I fell for it. I fell for it too. I almost answered him. I almost said the Strix. It's a Latin word for owl. or it's a
Because I
Greek
knew
word
what he
for
was
owl, I
fucking
forget.
doing, so I had to be the one to fill everybody else in.
Oh God, I don't remember. Is it Greek or Latin? It's
Who?
Rome.
What?
Roman and Greek.
It's both. It's the Greek word for owl.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Who?
That's our show, everybody. Before Dom drives me to drink. Obi, where could they find you?
They can find me on Twitter at LadyVenom24, LadyYvenom24.
Kim.
Not a dance.
Also on Twitter at HUFFITY,
That one's a dance.
Mm-hmm.
Dom.
You can find me down below at that Phenomenon.
Phenomena.
PHENOMEDOM.
Do.
Do the doo-doo.
Yep.
You can find me on Twitter at Philidrin. I almost pointed at it. There it is. You can find us all at Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google+, MySpace, and YouTube at ASOTV Podcast. You can follow us at those places for some more podcasts for some of your favorite TV shows.
Ooh. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Obi, go sleep now. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching, everybody.
I didn't even watch this episode.
We know.
I was reading a synopsis. I was reading a review while we were doing it.
And I know exactly which one you were reading.